Have you ever caught yourself wondering if you still turn heads when you walk into a room? It's a natural question, especially as we get older. In today's world, where so much attention is placed on youth, it's easy to second-guess how others see us. But here's the truth. You may actually be far more attractive than you realize. See, while beauty in our younger years is often tied to smooth skin, a slim figure or flawless hair, real and lasting attractiveness in an older woman goes so much deeper. It's found in how you carry yourself, the calm energy you radiate, and the kind of impression you leave on people long after the first glance. In this video, we're going to break down 7 clear signs that you're a truly good-looking older woman, even if you don't always see it in the mirror. These signs have little to do with wrinkles or hair color. Instead, they reveal how timeless beauty is built on presence, confidence, and the natural way others respond to you. Whether it's how people light up when you enter a conversation, the way they notice your style and elegance, or even those subtle second glances you catch across the room. These are all powerful signals that your beauty is very much alive and only growing stronger with time. So, stay with me until the very end. By the time we're done, you might just see yourself in a whole new light. Because this isn't only about appearance, it's about embracing your value, recognizing your confidence, and celebrating that quiet charm that makes people feel drawn to you without you even trying. And who knows? You may realize you've been overlooking signs of your own beauty all along, but before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss any of our future videos. And here's a fun little check-in. If you're already enjoying this so far, type 1 in the comments. If not, go ahead and type 0. Your feedback really helps me create even better content for you. All right, let's get started. Sign number 1. People compliment your presence. Not just your looks. One of the clearest signals that you're still a very attractive woman is when people go beyond complimenting your physical features and instead comment on your presence. When we're young, compliments often center around surface-level beauty, things like flawless skin or a youthful glow. But later in life, true attractiveness is more about the way you carry yourself. It's about the warmth you radiate, the kindness in your smile, and that natural confidence that makes people feel at ease around you. Think about the last time someone told you, "You have such a calming presence," or, "I love how elegant you are when you speak." Those kinds of compliments aren't just about looks, they reflect how people actually feel when they're around you. Take Margaret, for example. She's a 72-year-old retired school teacher who never really thought of herself as particularly striking. But she began to notice that strangers would often start conversations with her at the grocery store. Younger women admired her grace. Men, even much younger ones, went out of their way to carry her bags. Eventually, she realized it wasn't about trying to look 20 years younger. It was the quiet warmth and confidence she naturally gave off that made her magnetic. And that's the point many women overlook. Your presence alone can be more captivating than any beauty cream or trendy outfit. People notice when you walk with poise, when your posture signals quiet strength, and when your eyes shine with kindness and wisdom. Those details make you stand out in ways that last. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt people drawn to you even before you said a word? That's because attractiveness is emotional just as much as it is physical. People are pulled toward warmth. They're engaged by someone who really listens. They value being around someone who makes them feel important. If you've ever noticed that people go out of their way to chat with you, treat you with kindness, or give you compliments about your energy rather than just your looks, take that as a powerful sign. Your beauty is radiating in ways you might not even realize, and that's something worth embracing. Younger people admire your style and elegance. Another powerful sign that you're still a very attractive woman is when younger people, especially younger women, notice and admire your sense of style. Now, here's the thing. As we get older, beauty isn't about chasing the latest fashion trend or squeezing into outfits that look decades too young. Instead, it's about knowing what truly suits you, embracing your individuality, and presenting yourself in a way that feels authentic. And when younger people compliment your style, it's proof that you carry a timeless kind of elegance, the kind that transcends age. Think about the last time a younger woman complimented your scarf, asked where you bought your bag, or told you she hopes to look as graceful as you someday. Those aren't just casual comments. They're signs that you're inspiring a younger generation with the way you present yourself. Let me give you an example. Eleanor, a 70-year-old former interior designer, never tried to follow every fashion fad. Instead, she carefully chose pieces that highlighted her figure and reflected her personality. She didn't try to dress young. She dressed well, and that made her stand out. Over the years, younger women, from cashiers to waitresses, often complimented her jewelry or handbags. Some even admitted they wished they had her style. That's when Eleanor realized beauty in later life isn't about competing with youth. It's about embracing sophistication in a way younger women aspire to. And here's the secret. Style is about much more than clothing. It communicates how you feel about yourself. A woman who dresses with care, even in the simplest outfit, shows that she values herself. It doesn't take luxury labels or expensive brands. It's the small details: a neat hairstyle, well-fitted clothes, tasteful accessories, and above all, carrying yourself with poise. That's what makes people take notice. You've probably seen it before, a woman who looks absolutely radiant no matter what she's wearing. That's because true style isn't about hiding imperfections, it's about owning them. Those laugh lines, they tell your story. Those silver strands, they reflect wisdom. Pair that with the confidence in how you move, and suddenly, you're magnetic. So, if younger women admire your style, it's not just about the outfit. It's about the aura you project while wearing it. They're not only seeing your fashion choices, they're seeing the way you embody elegance in a way that feels effortless. And if you're still watching and enjoying these insights, do me a favor, drop a 2 in the comments right now. It lets me know you're here, engaged, and finding value in this video. 3. People make genuine eye contact and listen intently. When you speak, one of the most telling signs that you're still a very attractive woman is how people respond to you in conversation. Think about it. When someone makes strong eye contact, leans in while you're speaking, and listens as if your words truly matter, that's not random. That's a clear signal of respect, admiration, and yes, attraction. You see, beauty isn't only about facial features or youthful glow. Especially as we age, true beauty has just as much to do with presence, charisma, and connection. If people consistently seem drawn to your words, if they hang on to what you're saying, or if they tell you later that something you said stuck with them, then your presence is magnetic. Eye contact is one of the most powerful, instinctive ways humans show interest. When someone is captivated, they don't just glance at you, they hold your gaze. They respond with small smiles, nods, or subtle expressions that show they're engaged. And if this happens often in your life, it's not by accident. It's because your inner beauty and energy shine through. Take Linda, for example. She's a 74-year-old retired professor. Linda never thought of herself as particularly striking. But at family gatherings, social dinners, or even casual chats with strangers, she noticed something. People naturally gravitated toward her. They locked eyes when she spoke. They asked follow-up questions. They leaned in as though she were the most important person in the room. One day, a much younger woman even said, "You have such an elegant way of speaking. It's mesmerizing." That's when Linda realized her attractiveness wasn't about youth. It was about the quiet confidence, wisdom, and warmth that people felt when she spoke. And here's the key. The way you carry yourself in conversation makes a huge difference. A woman who speaks clearly, listens with genuine interest, and expresses herself with calm confidence is far more captivating than someone who only looks good. When you know your worth, when your words carry both kindness and conviction, people notice. They remember, they respect you. Have you ever been told that you have a calming presence? Or that people feel comfortable opening up to you? These are powerful indicators that your beauty goes way beyond the surface. It's about how people experience you. So the next time you notice that people give you their full attention when you speak, don't brush it off. Recognize it for what it is: proof that your attractiveness is alive and well, radiating through your confidence, grace, and the way you connect with others. And if this one resonates with you, type 3 in the comments. I'd love to know how many of you have noticed this powerful sign in your own life. You receive compliments on your skin, hair, or posture. Here's another powerful clue that you're still a very attractive woman. People notice the details. Maybe they compliment your glowing skin, your elegant silver hair, or even the way you stand tall with confidence. Now, at first, these compliments might feel small. You might even dismiss them, thinking, "Oh, they're just being polite." But the truth is, when people point out these little things, it means they see something radiant and captivating in you that stands out. A lot of women believe beauty in later years is only about looking younger. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Real beauty at this stage of life is about looking healthy, vibrant, and comfortable in your own skin. It's about the effort you put into taking care of yourself, both inside and out. Take Susan, a 71-year-old former nurse. She was never the type to pile on makeup or spend hours in front of the mirror, but she cared for her skin, drank plenty of water, and always wore sunscreen. One day, while browsing at a farmer's market, a younger woman stopped her and said, "Wow, I hope my skin looks like yours when I'm your age." That simple comment made Susan realize her beauty wasn't about pretending to be younger. It was about looking healthy, natural, and radiant. The same goes for hair. So many older women worry about their gray or silver strands. But in reality, well-kept hair, whether you choose to color it or not, exudes elegance. A neat haircut, a little shine and bounce, or even a style that frames your face beautifully can make an enormous impact on how people perceive you. Think about it. If strangers or younger women often compliment your hair, they're seeing timeless beauty, not just aging. And let's not forget posture. Posture is one of the most underrated secrets of attractiveness. Standing tall, walking with purpose, and carrying yourself with grace sends a silent but powerful message. I am confident. I am proud of who I am, and I take care of myself. On the other hand, slouching can make even the most beautiful woman seem tired or less vibrant. But when you stand strong, your very presence transforms an ordinary outfit into something extraordinary. So, the next time someone compliments your glowing skin, your elegant hair, or the way you carry yourself, don't brush it off. These details are not just details. They're proof that your attractiveness is still very visible to others. And if this one resonates with you, drop a 4 in the comments right now. Let's see how many of you are recognizing these quiet but powerful signs of timeless beauty. People respect and acknowledge your confidence. One of the most magnetic qualities a woman can have, especially in her later years, is confidence. And if you've noticed that people treat you with respect, value your opinions, or admire the way you carry yourself, that's a huge sign that your confidence is radiating outward, and that makes you incredibly attractive. Confidence isn't about arrogance or trying to prove you're better than anyone else. It's not about being the loudest voice in the room. True confidence is quieter, more powerful. It's about feeling completely at ease in your own skin. It's walking into a room without needing validation, because you already know your worth. When you embody that kind of confidence, people naturally take notice. They lean in, they admire you, and they treat you with a level of respect that goes far beyond appearance. Take Barbara, a 73-year-old former business owner. Barbara never tried to look decades younger. She didn't chase every new trend. But wherever she went, whether it was a restaurant, a social event, or even just running errands, people engaged with her in a way that felt genuine. Younger women complimented her presence. Men, regardless of age, showed her a level of admiration that went beyond surface attraction. What stood out about Barbara wasn't her clothes or hairstyle, it was the way she moved through the world with quiet assurance. That's the beauty of confidence. It makes you attractive without you even trying. When you hold your head high, when your posture says, "I am comfortable being me," when you speak with clarity and certainty, people see you differently. They're drawn to your energy. They remember how you made them feel. And here's something powerful. Confidence is contagious. When you're comfortable in your own skin, you give permission for others to be comfortable in theirs. Younger women, notice this especially. Have you ever had someone tell you, "I hope I'm as self-assured as you when I'm older"? That's because your confidence inspires them. Another clue that your confidence is shining through? People actually listen when you speak. They ask for your advice. They respect your perspective. Sometimes they even mirror your body language, nodding. When you nod, leaning in when you do. That's not coincidence. That's your presence leaving an impression. So if you've noticed that people acknowledge your confidence, seek your company, or simply treat you with quiet admiration, that's not something to overlook. That's one of the strongest signs that you are still, without question, a very attractive woman. If this resonates with you, type 5 in the comments. I'd love to know how many of you recognize this beautiful quality in yourselves. 6. Strangers and acquaintances light up around you. Another powerful sign that you're still an attractive woman is how people react when they see you, especially strangers or casual acquaintances. Think about it for a moment. Have you ever walked into a room, a store, or even down the street and noticed someone's face brighten as soon as they see you? Maybe it's the cashier who always smiles a little bigger when you step up to the counter. Maybe it's the neighbor who always stops what they're doing just to chat with you. Or maybe it's the younger man who holds the door open, not out of obligation, but because he genuinely wants to. That spark of joy or interest in someone's face is not just politeness, it's attraction. It's your energy drawing them in. See, attraction isn't always loud and obvious. It often shows up in subtle ways. It's in the way people greet you with warmth. It's in the small compliments, the longer than necessary smiles, or the way conversations seem to last just a little bit longer than expected. These small behaviors are actually strong indicators that your presence is captivating. Let's take Patricia as an example. She's 69 and volunteers at her local library. At first, she thought people were just being kind when they always struck up conversations with her. But over time, she noticed a pattern. People remembered her name, asked about her day, and genuinely lit up whenever she walked in. Younger volunteers often told her she had such a beautiful energy. That's when she realized her attractiveness wasn't about being flashy. It was about the light she carried with her everywhere she went. Here's the first extra paragraph. Sometimes this light-up moment happens without a single word being spoken. You might step into a room and feel eyes naturally gravitate toward you. People might pause mid-conversation or adjust their body language almost unconsciously as they take notice of you. These subtle shifts are quiet but powerful acknowledgments of your presence. Second extra paragraph. Even children often sense this kind of energy. Have you ever had little kids smile at you in the grocery store or babies stare at you with curiosity? That's because children are naturally drawn to warm, attractive energy. They don't fake it. When even the youngest recognize something special about you, it's a clear reminder of how magnetic you truly are. Third extra paragraph. And it's not just about physical beauty. It's about the feeling you leave behind. People remember how you made them feel. Whether you lifted their mood, made them laugh, or simply brightened their day by being present. That's the kind of attractiveness that lingers long after you've left the room. Fourth extra paragraph. So the next time a stranger goes out of their way to be kind, or an acquaintance lights up when they spot you, pause for a second and take it in. Don't downplay it. That reaction is living proof that your beauty hasn't faded. It has matured into something even more magnetic, something that radiates from the inside out. If you've ever noticed this happening in your life, drop a 6 in the comments. I'd love to see how many of you have experienced this beautiful, quiet form of attraction. You're often told you have a positive or magnetic energy. The last sign that you're still a very attractive woman has nothing to do with clothing, makeup, or even age. It's about the energy you give off. If people often tell you that you're uplifting, calming, or that they simply feel good being around you, that's one of the clearest signs of timeless attractiveness. Because here's the truth. People may forget what you wear. They may forget the small details of a conversation, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And when your presence leaves others feeling lighter, happier, or more inspired, that's beauty at its purest form. Think about moments in your life where someone said something like, "You always brighten my day," or "You have such a calming effect on me," or even, "You make me feel safe." These are not small compliments. They're acknowledgments that your inner beauty is shining so strongly, people are drawn to you like a magnet. Let's take Donna as an example. At 72, she leads a small yoga group in her community. Donna isn't a movie star, she isn't chasing glamour, but people constantly tell her how peaceful and radiant she seems. New students join her classes not just for yoga, but because they want to be around her energy. That's when Donna realized her attractiveness wasn't about looking younger, it was about embodying something that made others feel alive. And here's something important. Magnetic energy doesn't mean being bubbly or loud. Some women radiate calm confidence, others radiate joy and laughter. Some carry an air of wisdom that makes people instantly listen. Whatever your unique energy is, if people notice it and feel drawn to it, that's a sign of attraction that goes far deeper than looks. Extra depth paragraph 1. This kind of attraction is ageless. A woman in her 70s or 80s who has cultivated kindness, wisdom, and confidence will outshine someone decades younger who lacks depth. Why? Because true beauty isn't skin deep, it's soul deep. And when your energy is magnetic, age doesn't diminish it, it amplifies it. Extra depth paragraph 2. In fact, energy is the one thing that becomes stronger with time. The experiences you've lived, the lessons you've learned, the resilience you've built. All of these combine to create an aura that no makeup or hairstyle can replicate. That aura is what makes people remember you long after the first meeting. Extra depth paragraph 3. So if you find that people light up when you walk into the room, or if they confide in you because they sense your warmth, or if they say they feel inspired just being near you, embrace it. That is attraction in its purest, most undeniable form. If this sign resonates with you, type 7 in the comments. Let's see how many of you recognize your own magnetic energy. Final thoughts. Embracing your timeless attractiveness. So, there you have it. 7 powerful signs that prove you're still a very attractive woman, no matter your age. And the most beautiful part? Not one of these signs depends on trying to look 20 years younger or chasing impossible beauty standards. Instead, they're rooted in qualities that grow stronger with time. Confidence, elegance, presence, and the energy you bring into the world. If you recognized yourself in even 1 or 2 of these signs, let me tell you this. You are more magnetic than you probably realize. And if you saw yourself in all 7, then you are living proof that true beauty not only survives age, it thrives through it. Let's pause here and think about this. Aging is not the enemy of beauty. Aging is the teacher of beauty. The lines on your face tell a story of laughter, love, and resilience. The silver in your hair is a crown of wisdom. The way you carry yourself, the way you make others feel, that's what makes you unforgettable. You. See, beauty that's based only on youth will always fade. But beauty that's built on character, grace, and presence, that kind of beauty becomes timeless. That's why people still notice you, admire you, and feel drawn to you. You're not competing with younger women. You're showing them what real, lasting attractiveness looks like. And I want to encourage you. Don't downplay the compliments you receive. Don't brush off the smiles, the attention, the admiration. Accept it, own it, because every one of those little moments is evidence that your beauty is still shining. Extra depth paragraph 1. Remember, attractiveness isn't about perfection. It's not about being flawless. It's about being real. The world doesn't fall in love with perfection. It falls in love with authenticity. And when you show up as your authentic self, with warmth, with wisdom, with confidence, you radiate a kind of beauty that can't be faked. Extra depth paragraph 2. So the next time you wonder if you've lost your spark, I want you to replay these 7 signs in your mind. Ask yourself, do people light up when they see me? Do younger women admire my style? Do others feel good around me? If the answer is yes to even one, then you have your proof. Your beauty is alive and well. Extra depth paragraph 3. And here's the truth. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not past your prime. You are radiant, magnetic, and full of life. And people see it more than you think. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 7 signs resonated with you the most? Was it the way people compliment your style? Was it the magnetic energy others feel around you? Or maybe it was realizing how much respect your confidence earns. Share your thoughts in the comments. I truly enjoy reading your stories. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, drop a heart emoji in the comments, so I know you're part of this amazing community of women who are embracing their timeless beauty together. Thank you for watching, for spending this time with me, and most of all, for being the incredible, inspiring, and attractive woman you already are.